Hello, we will be having more examples on quadratic functions, and in these videos we'll see how to sketch quadratic functions. First, let's see the standard form of a quadratic function. It's supposed to be like f of x equals to a into x plus h the whole squared plus k, where a is different from 0. You know that this a is the factor of stretching or shrinking. If it is plus or minus, the graph is going to have a different slope. That means opening upward or downward. This h is the one that decides if the graph is shifted how many units to the right or to the left. This k is the one shifting the graph upward or downward. Anyway, let's have an example, and let's say that f of x equals to 2x squared plus 8x plus 7. So this is a quadratic function. We want to change it into the standard form. So once you want to change it to the standard form, here I wanted x alone without any coefficient. If you can see here, I want the x without any coefficient. So get rid of the 2 by taking it out as a common factor. Let's take 2 as a common factor. So what will be left here? It will be x squared plus 4x plus 7 over 2. So what I did here is I took 2 from each and everything. So if you multiply it back, you'll find the original function. This will be 2x squared, 8x, 14 over 2 will give you back 7 over. Just cancel it and you'll find 7 one more time. Now use the completing the square method. So in completing the square method, you take the middle term, divide it by 2, then square it, you'll find 4. So that's the value that you'll add and subtract. Plus 4 minus 4. I think that you already know this very well from the previous lessons. So now you take the positive here and get rid of the previous constant number. So here it will be left with 2x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 7 over 2 minus 4. Now once you want to change this one into a perfect square, you know that this is the perfect square. So this must be alone in another bracket. But before you take it out from the bracket, you must multiply it by 2. Why? Because it's related with this 2. This 2 is for everything. So if you have to take out the 7 over 2, it must be multiplied with the 2. So 7 over 2 times 2 will give you 7. And 2 times negative 4, it will give you negative 8. So please, once you take out this from the bracket, don't forget to multiply it by whatever number here. So now change this into a perfect square. It's going to be x plus 2 the whole squared plus 7 minus 8 is minus 1. So this will be the standard form. You can see here the a stands for 2, x plus h squared, which is x plus 2 squared, plus k is the negative one here. So I'll sketch this graph. The original function was saying the standard form is so once we sketch this one, you have to look back to the equation. Is it positive? First thing, is it positive? Yes. So it's going to open upward. What does this 2 mean? It talks about stretching. X plus 2, that means 2 units to the left. 2 units to the left. Minus 1 means 1 unit down. So by the way, this 7 means the y-intercept, in case you want to know. It's the y-intercept, so it will be some, and the graph will continue till 7, and this is our graph. Okay, let's have another example. f of x equals to negative x squared plus 6x minus 8. So same thing, I want to change it to the standard form, so I have to get rid of this negative, take it out as a common factor. So if I take the negative out, this will be x squared minus 6x plus 8. Take care again here, if you multiply this by the negative again, this will be negative x squared positive 6x negative 8, which means I didn't change the original question. Now take the middle term to use the completing the square method. 6 divided by 2 the whole square will be 9, so the value that will be added and subtracted is 9, plus 8 plus 9 minus 9. Now rearrange them in the form of having the perfect square, so it will be minus 6x plus 9 plus 8 minus 9. So now again, don't forget to take out these two, and once you take them again, don't forget to multiply them with a negative. This is my perfect square. 8 times negative will be negative 8, and negative times negative will give you here a positive 9. So change this one to perfect square. It's going to be x minus 3 the whole square minus 8 plus 1 is minus 8 plus 9 is plus 1. So this is my standard form. Okay, I'll sketch it in the next slide. The original question was saying and this is the standard form. Alright, now let's determine what's the slope here. It's a negative slope, that means it's going to bend downward. So this negative 3 means 3 units to the right, and this plus 1 means 1 unit up. So the graph is starting from here, and don't forget that this negative 8 is your y-intercept, so your graph is something like this. The graph is something of looking like that. So this will be our graph. I'll give you a couple of questions that I want you to sketch by yourself. Alright, let's see, we have here 4 questions. The first one is saying f of x equal 3x squared plus 8x plus 24. Second one, 4x squared minus 20x plus 21. Third one, h of x equal minus x squared plus 2x minus 3. Fourth one, k of x equal 15 minus 4x minus 4x squared. Here don't forget, you can rearrange them by bringing the 4x squared, then 4x, and the 15. So rearrange them and try to sketch them.